So yeah, and here is the other tooth that I will one of the interiors that I sort of put it on. So I'm starting to put my in anterior teeth. So then it's looking okay. You might not see it much because the shadow, but I that's how you do your immediate denture. So I gotta still grinding on the teeth to create that surface for retention at the same time to place the tooth on the designated area. Putting a slightly a piece of wax on that area that I'm going to put the tooth next. As you can see, it's right there. I kind of don't like it. It's looking like that, a little bulky. As you can see, so right there, I gotta put my canines. And still, just have to grind on it. You know, again, showing it and grabbing it with my finger like this. This is slightly the hardest part, but if you're using different type of equipment and instrument to do this, you know, you can try anything else. You don't have to follow my technique. See? Looking nice. And I gotta go with my first molar. First molar, I'm gonna place it right underneath of the top. I'm sure it's gonna go straight in. You see that? Just gonna straighten it up a little bit. Easy, easy. That's how you set your immediate. Put another piece of wax. You know, that's not a science. You know, I mean, anybody can do this. Even a 12 years old kid can do that. It's not difficult. Anybody can do. Don't be spending money buying immediate denture. If you are really handy person at home, you have a nice area to work on, you can do this. You can do this. You know, it's simple. You're saving yourself a lot of money if you decide to challenge yourself and make your immediate denture. It's still gonna be better than most of those places that they have immediate dentures. It will be much better because you will make it in a way that you will be feeling good about it. You're gonna feel good about it that it was made by you. So I'm gonna have to push this back. I don't have enough room for my camera. It's not easy to work with a camera on me. I'm hugging the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just pushing down from the lingual. Just pushing it to the fossa and for occlusion. So right there, you see? Really tight, really nice. This immediate is taking shape, is looking fabulous. I like how it's coming together. Everything is coming together nicely. Again, if you just tune into this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit a notification little bell right there, and also you can leave a comment on the description, description box. If you have any questions, I'll be willing to respond to you right away. I'm always available on my social media, so you will be getting response from me almost immediately if you have a questions. And my link, I attach my Facebook link, so if you further want a questions, one-on-one kind of a type of thing, you can send me a questions through my social media account, Facebook, and I will be able to help you out. So I'm encouraging you that you might need a few tools. If you're really serious about making denture, you might need some materials. I will tell you exactly where and how you get it. If you need a monomer, if you need a acrylic wax, all that stuff that you need to create a denture, it will be available soon as a bundle. I'm again trimming in my next tooth. I'm doing the lower mandibular denture, immediate denture setup. So I already did the top. Now I'm showing you how to do the lower. In order to do this, you're gonna need some tools. I'm using my carving tool. You can get your carving tool from online and Amazon, on eBay, or from China. They're not expensive, they are inexpensive. You can get those pretty much from everywhere. This is my last interior tooth. Just still grinding on it. You're not seeing what am I using to grind. Here it is. I'm just grinding on it. It's a little bit noisy. If you're wondering about where to get and how you can get a lathe, I'm using a red wing lathe. If you can see, this is my lathe. This wrench is about $500, but you can get used one. You can get used one on eBay. I seen them there. You can use used one on eBay. Also, I ordered a long time ago. I have a suction unit because dentistry, making dentures dusty. It's a messy. You work with a lot of dust, and I have my dust collector right here. If you can see, it's made by Handler. You also can see that you can get that online. Also, you're gonna need one of those if you're serious about making denture. You're gonna need one of them because you're not gonna want to be swallowing all this, breathing all this dust to your lungs. It's dusty, so you need the dust collector, red wing dust collector. It is the perfect for home. You're not gonna need any other type of equipment. This work perfectly fine as a dust collector. There is a lot of industrial ones out there and all kind. They're a little bit more expensive. So I'm doing my last 4 teeth. Then I gonna perfect the occlusion. So I'm sure a lot of you in a denture world, a denture wear people knows what the immediates are. A lot of people hate them because a lot of them they big, huge, bulky. Uh, because the concept that many places have about immediate dentures is just temporary. That you shouldn't care much about them because you're just gonna have them for a few months. I believe that you should make it as nice as possible because it's one of the most shocking moments for any denture wear new denture wear person because it's the new things for him or her that you don't want to um, make that person feel uncomfortable. You know, uh, you want that person feel okay, not great because I don't think it's wonderful to be wearing dentures in the first place. You do it because you have to. You don't have no more teeth. You need something to chew, to eat, to smile, to leave. You know. So, I have my last tooth, and I'll be done with this. It shouldn't take you too long. That's not something that take you weeks to do. To do that in 1 hour. You're not seeing anything here, right? Pushing back everything, so let's shut my lathe off. Put my last tooth in there. I might have to get that one down a little bit. I might have to get this tooth down for better occlusion. It's not one to line up. It's not one to line up, but I gonna make it. I going to make it. This is my last tooth, and this case is gonna be done. I will seal all the teeth. I'll be able to seal it, and there we go. Right there. And I will seal this up, and I should be able to check the occlusion completely. It is really important after you're done putting all the teeth on and start sealing everything up so it doesn't move from you, and you is starting to troubleshoot and applying all the rules to it. It's not just about putting all the teeth on. You have to analyze it, what tooth is lined up correctly, one tooth is off, what tooth can be what else you can do to make this denture better. Sorry about the camera. Every now and then you can't able to see anything because I tried to work at the same time talking, and I know this is boring. You might not watch all the video because it's too long, but I want to complete what I promised to. If you're serious about learning, you might want to stick around and watch the entire video, and eventually you might have already denture that you're planning to make. You have to watch the entire video in order to understand and how to start and how to continue with the process. That's the way of learning. I'm doing the complete way of making denture. I'm not skipping anything. I'm doing it and based on what I know, and but I'm making it a little bit slightly easier for everyone to see and do. So that's the idea. Is for everyone to see and be able to do it. As you can see, everything is done, and the immediate denture is taking shape. What I will do right now is line up and check the vertical dimension, make sure every tooth is hitting my plate of occlusion, and that way, so then everything's gonna be ready to smooth and follow into the next steps. It's not over yet. There's a few more steps to do. So again, if you just turning into this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit a notification, and this way you'll be notified every time I load a new video.